I never wanted to return to Hollowbrook, my hometown. No one who leaves ever does, unless they have no choice. My mother's funeral brought me back. I hadn't seen her in years, not since I moved to the city. But as I drove through the familiar streets, I felt it again. That heavy, suffocating silence. The town had always been too quiet. No birds, no stray dogs, just the sound of my own footsteps on the cracked pavement. Hollowbrook was the kind of place that felt frozen in time. The houses, with their sagging porches and peeling paint, looked exactly the same as when I was a child. Even the clock tower in the town square still stood, its hands frozen at 3:33 a.m., just as it had for decades. No one ever spoke about it. No one ever tried to fix it. It was just there, watching. The funeral was small, a few neighbors, the local priest, and Mr. Harrow, the undertaker. Their faces were the same as I remembered, pale, tired, wary. When they spoke to me, their voices were hushed, their eyes flicking toward the clock tower, as if checking to see if it had moved. "Sorry for your loss," they muttered one by one, before quickly walking away. That night, I stayed in my childhood home. It felt smaller, darker. The air was thick, like something unseen was pressing against me. I barely slept, and at exactly 3:33 a.m., I heard it. A knock, not at the door, not on the window, from inside the walls. I sat up, my heart pounding. The knocking came again, slow and deliberate. Then came the whisper. "Why did you leave?" My breath hitched. The voice was familiar, too familiar. It sounded like my mother. I grabbed my phone, fumbling to turn on the flashlight, and swept it across the room. Nothing. The walls looked normal, but when the light hit the mirror, I saw it, a shadow standing behind me. I spun around, but there was nothing there. The air in the room changed. The temperature plummeted. My breath came out in white puffs. And then, the whisper turned into something worse. Laughter. Low, rattling laughter, echoing through the walls. I bolted out of the house and into the street. My bare feet slapped against the pavement as I ran, my breath coming in gasps. The town was awake, doors slightly open, eyes peering through curtains. No one spoke. No one helped. They just watched. Then I saw them, the missing. People who had left Hollowbrook years ago, just like me. Friends, old neighbors, faces I hadn't seen in over a decade. But they looked wrong. Their skin was gray, their clothes tattered, their mouths too wide, grinning. "You came back," they whispered in unison. The clock tower's bell rang, something it had never done before. The sound was deafening, vibrating through my bones. I fell to my knees, pressing my hands over my ears. But the voices only grew louder. "You can't leave again. You belong here. Stay with us." Their hands reached for me, cold, skeletal fingers, brushing my arms, my neck, my face. I tried to scream, but my voice failed me. Then, darkness. When I woke up, I was in my childhood bed. The morning light filtered through the lace curtains. The town was the same. The people were the same. But something was different. When I looked in the mirror, I saw it. My skin was paler. My eyes were sunken. And when I tried to leave Hollowbrook again, I couldn't. No matter how far I walked, the roads always looped back to the town square. No matter how many times I started my car, the engine refused to turn over. I was trapped. Then at exactly 3:33 a.m., the knocking began again. This time, I didn't run, because now I understood. No one ever really leaves Hollowbrook, and soon neither would I.